Now we have group and sort. So if you are applying a filter in a Primavera P6, at the same time group and sort is also important. So what is actually the group and sort? Group and sort in Primavera P6 is a powerful function to organize your activities in activity or resource assignment window. So if you want to organize your activities in the resource window or the activity window, you should have to use the group and sort tools. So group and sort function is actually to organize your activities in activity window or resource assignment window. You can print the layout with specific group and sort as report to your team. So if you want to report anything to your team, project team, you can use group and sort to organize your data, and then you can print it and you can present this to your team. You can access group and sort from the view or right click in the activity window or resource assignment window. So similarly, as we discussed, that is actually now resource assignment window. If you want to go to activity window, you can click here. If you see here in the view, you have group and sort also, and similarly you can click here and you can click here group and sort. Okay, we can set the display option from group and sort window. So these are some of the display options which we will discuss now one by one in Primavera P6. So what we will do, we will go to Primavera P6. One thing I will do more, I will go to my WBS window, and here I will create two WBSs. I will click here. This is now, see, this is the WBS window. I can click here add, create an WBS, and here I will write the name as ABC, and here I'll write DEF. Okay, now I'll go to my activity window, and here this WBS should be appear, but in group and sort you have to uncheck this. This we will discuss one by one now, but these are the two WBSs, these two. Now I will copy some activities to WBS1, Control X, Control V, and the remaining Control X, Control V. And now if you see, okay, now this is, we have practice, and then we have two WBS level 2 practice 1, PRC2 and PRC1, and we have the activities inside these WBSs. Now we want to discuss the group and sort here. So by going to group and sort, here a new window will appear. Here first of all I will remove all the tick marks. So in this all show, one should be check apply. So if you see here now, we have this WBS level 1, then WBS level 2. So we don't have any data here. So now I will go to group and sort, and I will click here show grand totals only, and now I will click apply. So if you click here show grand total, see now these are the grand totals appears. So the summary of these activities is, means the original duration is 32 days and the start and finish days will appear here. Similarly in the other WBS level here. So this show group totals will give you the summary on the WBS level. Now show grand total, if you click this here show grand total, and by clicking apply and OK, now we have grand total also here. So inside my project, on the top of my project, now we have grand total also here, and 43 are the total duration, 15 is the start and 13 is the finish date. Group and sort show summaries only. So if you click here show summaries only, and by clicking apply, okay, now if you see here you cannot open any WBS because you select only the option that I want to see the summaries only, so it will not show the activities to you. Shrink vertical grouping bands, we have these bands. See, this is the WBS level 1 band, then we have the second band, and then we have the third band. So if you want to shrink it, means you want to inline all this, you have to select shrink vertical group bands, and now you will click apply. So see, these bands are merged inside each other, so you can shrink these bands. Hide it if empty is the important option. This if you check, so any WBS without activity will be disappeared. I will click apply here and OK. So now if I go to my WBS level, and if I define here one new WBS by clicking insert, this one, this is the new WBS. But if you go to visit the activity window, and if I collapse, here we have this WBS inside this. I will click F5 to refresh first of all by clicking F5. Now we have here this WBS. Inside this WBS we don't have any activity. So now if you go to group and sort, and by clicking hide if empty and apply. Okay. See now this WBS is disappear. So by keeping this hide if empty checkbox, all the WBSs for which if you don't have the activities will be disappeared. Okay, now we have show, and in show we have title. So if you click title here by clicking apply, see now the title is appearing here, which is WBS project, WBS, and then PRC1, PRC. If you remove the title, apply, this will disappear. And similarly the name, if you want to see the WBS name by clicking apply, now see the name ABC and DEF and practice will appear here. If you want to remove the ID here and keep only name, you can apply here. So now the names will come. Okay, now we have the important thing, which is group by. So this is group by. Here you have to select the criteria that how you want to sort or organize your activities or schedule. So here now in the next slide we can change the font size, color of the text, and also the color of the WBS band. So here in the group by, first of all you have to select the criteria, and then you can change the color of the different levels of the WBSs. So we will practice with the group by WBS and start or finish date, start date with WBS and responsible manager. So these are the different practice which we will do now. So first of all, the important thing is mostly we'll keep the group by as WBS level, and here we will keep the indent and level, we will display all the level. So here you can restrict the WBS level that up to how much level you want to keep this group and sort, but we'll keep all the level. And here these are the different colors. You can modify this by clicking in font and color. You can change the format for the text from here. Okay, you can increase the size by clicking OK, and you can change the color. Okay, and similarly for the next level also you can change the text size, and okay, and you can change the color to blue or anything. Okay, and you can apply this. So see now the text format and the color for the WBS level is changed. So now see that the first level is green and the second level of WBS is blue in color. Now similarly again I will go to group and sort, and here what I will do, I will discuss different conditions in group and sort. First of all we will practice with the WBS and start and finish date. So what I will do, I want to change the criteria here. I want to keep here start. So start here group interval, I want to sort all of my project based on the start date, and the group interval I want to keep here month, or I can keep here week because our schedule is small. And now what I will do, next level I will keep my WBS, and here I will keep this as an indent option, and I will click apply here. So now if you see here my project is now sorted, means all the activities which started from 9 October and then the next week, this is actually 9 to 15 is first week, then 16 to 22 is second week. Similarly these are all the weeks, and we have in the next level WBS. See, so these are the practice is the WBS level 1 and WBS level 2 is ABC, and these are the activities which we have to start in this week. Similarly in the next week we have to start these activities. So this is actually the week, and then we have the WBS. So like this you can sort your project. You can start with the finish date also. So similarly instead of start, if you want to create, if you want to convert the start to finish date, group and sort, now what I will do, I will convert this to finish, and here I will define here week, apply. Okay, so all the activities which are finishing in the first week, then in the second week, third week, and then what are the other criteria, responsible manager, WBS and responsible manager. If you want to keep the responsible manager and WBS, so I will delete this one, WBS level, and then I will remove the indent here, and here I will write the responsible manager, and I will keep indent here. So now WBS and then responsible manager level 1, level 2, level 3, and I will click apply. Okay, so now if you see here ABC, then the responsible manager is in the next level. Similarly responsible, actually for all the activities we have managing director as the responsible manager, so we don't have further distribution in the responsible manager. So you can use group and sort with your filter to display your schedule or the summary of your schedule. If you don't have any criteria in the group by, all the activities will be listed without hierarchy according to the activity ID. Now what it means, For example, group and sort. If I remove all the criteria from here, delete, and now if I click apply here, so all the activities will be listed here based on the activity ID. So the important thing is you should have to define a criteria for your from your group and sort for your schedule, so that your schedule should be or will be summarized in an appropriate way, so that you can present it to your management. So group and sort is important feature to summarize your activities in different groups. Group and sort with activity codes and cost account will be discussed at the time we will discuss these topics. So group and sort is important when we have group activity codes in the project and cost accounts. Then this group and sort topic or the group and sort with activity codes and cost account will be much interested. So this we will discuss when we define the activity codes and cost account in our schedule. Then we will discuss again the group and sort. So that's it for today. If you like the video, please follow my Facebook and YouTube channel Business Innovation. Thanks for watching.